Alright, hey everybody, this is Levi here from thebuzzcutboy, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In this episode, we just passed through the gate of time, that thing. Enormous, and we are now 1,000 years or so in the past, I believe, if I remember right. So yeah, let's talk to Impa. At last, I've been expecting you. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will become known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess, Hylia, has just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent out the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. So Skyloft no longer exists. Well, at this point in time. It is true to your name, you have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You have many questions, but for now you must proceed back through the gate doors behind you. It is there that the person who risked life and blood to defend awaits you. Hallelujah. Oh, this is so beautiful. I almost want to just look around. Guys, I gotta do this. I gotta just walk around, look around. Oh, and I gotta save too. I just gotta look around in here, guys. This is so cool. This is too cool to not look around at. Look at the walls. Look at the detail. They actually put detail in each and every one of these pillars. Look at that. The Triforce. Can you imagine? Each one, just this design probably took Nintendo like at least an hour and a half to make. And look at everything. This door, easily 3 hours. Guys, this is so cool. This is the back of the gate of time, because we passed through it from here. And now we came out on this side. Now let's go see Zelda. Well, I'm guessing it's Zelda. I guess I don't actually know, but yeah. Yep. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. You've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this area, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle of the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as they seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. So if you remember from the very beginning of the game, we were learning about story. It turns it's true. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise raided for a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both of them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. Sorry guys, that was my dog. I know, not very epic, but yeah. The floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it became known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. It might be Demise, so I'll call it Demise actually. However, soon after the Demon King was in prison, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against its fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free itself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans to set them both into motion. Link's just in complete shock and awe. What the heck? First, she created Fi. She made the spirit that resides in the sword to serve a single purpose, to assist the chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For the while, the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, All of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero. And I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as immortal. So Zelda is a goddess. The day of the ceremony, Girham's tornado tossed me out of the sky down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lived in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray to the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, the agent of the goddess, led me to hear the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of the mice. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of abdomation, but even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, sustain steel as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself into our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I, so long ago, kept strong for as long as I am able. With memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created to be in the Great Blade, she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against the mice in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back now in our time, we've already driven him back into prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. These huge eyes. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by harnessing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before the goddesses, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power that the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Those are the only words in the whole game that are yellow. It's the Triforce. I guess now there's yellow words. Valiant heroes, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abdomation that threatens this land. The Triforce. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, you will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield this might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The goddesses created the Triforce. They specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all mortal beings of this land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That somebody is you, Link. But your spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, and so do I. I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. You have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but that doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here at this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you and Skyward. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, Sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, you'd always been the one to wake up. I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all this is over, will you come to wake me up? Of course. Aw, poor Link. Is he crying? Wow. That was some heavy stuff. What was everything saved? Sounds good. Saved. So let's go talk to Impa. Find out what she has to say about all this. Oops. I see you said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There's work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Now go and fulfill your destiny. Wow. Open? Really? Which was open? That was so intense. I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy, you guys. Who would have ever guessed? So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits. suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden from within Skyloft by the goddess. The Triforce is hidden in Skyloft? Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues have been lost in the ages. Link, you have likely to come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Now go, Link, find the Triforce. Whoa there, hold up. Link, there's something I gotta tell you. So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? Actually, that's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for you, poor girl. You're going to do something about that mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big, ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. You know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Laying up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow on one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to go, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. Weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Scoff, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin or Stitch might be a little emotional since they look out for me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. No, Bruce, you're alright. I have no doubts about you, but... I thought that was a digging hole. I have no doubts about you, but hey, I mean, you're cool. Break the pots around here just because you can. And then we're gonna go back to Stella. This blade is so awesome. Whoa, that charged so fast. See how fast that charged? Look, it's holding its power forever, too. Look. Oh, wait, not quite. But still, look at how fast that charges. Just briefly go like that and it's already ready to go. Open. So, let's go up to Skyward. This is so intense, guys. Actually, whoa, bluebirds. We have got to catch these things. Oh man. Trying to go as slow as I can. Oh, I caught it! Yes! Whoa, sorry, that was so intense. Very few birds possess the sky flu, making it extremely rare. I knew I could do it. That was so intense, guys. I caught a bluebird feather. Woohoo, I'm old Greg. I'm the Lord Jenkins. I'm old Greg. I'm old Greg. I'm old Greg. I'm old Greg. Come on. Oh, yes, the bluebird's back. Let's see if I can get two. Alright, so the way you gotta do it is you gotta, oh man. So you gotta go off to the side so that they respawn. Just wait here for a little bit and then they'll come back before too long. Where'd the birds go? Oh, yep, see, they're back. It's too bad that it's starting to the side here. I saw the bird go over here. Come on, I saw the bird. Oh well, maybe we won't get it. But we do need some normal bird feathers, so I'm just gonna come up here and grab some. Yay, we got a normal bird feather. Guys, I'm actually gonna grind for some feathers now, but that's gonna be the end of this episode. I'll see you next time, and we'll go up to Skyward. So see you guys there. Alright, thanks.